Good morning, cherry lovers. Well, today's another day. They're calling for rain, and we're up in the upper 80s. But I know there's storms coming because tomorrow we got, it's only supposed to be 64, 65, so it's going to cool right off up here in northern Michigan. And like I said, we're going to get back into the 70s for Labor Day weekend, but it's coming, and I still got a lot to do. I've got a lot done. I got to still mow this section here, trim. I've cut all the excess branches from the stumps, and I'm going to clean that up. I'm going to go out here to the high tunnel and try and get some of that all done. Move the garage door that's laying on the ground out of the way. I'm going to go back behind the high tunnel. There's a lot of stuff needs to be cleaned up there. Why I'm telling you this, why don't I turn you around and see what I'm talking about. Okay, I got that tree fell down on the fence over there. That's all got to be cleaned up. That has to be weed whacked today, hopefully, if I get time. The fence out there has to be taken, the garage door. You can see all the branches that I've trimmed up and got all them taken care of. All that has to be done today. So that's my goal, and I'm hoping that I get it all done. I'm still working hard. In this heat, you have to go in quite frequently. Thank God I got an air conditioner in the house, and I can go in and get cooled off and then come back out there and get things done. So that's what I got going on today. So you guys stick around and see what I got going on. Okay, people, I want to show you something. And they say it'll work, and I'm going to give it a try. These are my clippings from my nectarine tree, and I'm going to leave a little clip from it back there. They've been in here for 24 hours, and the leaves are all nice and perky. They say they'll root. It takes about 30 days. 30 days, if they root, then I'm gonna go find places out there with the other nectarines, and I'm gonna root them. I'm gonna plant them in the ground. And we're gonna see if it works. If it works, then I'll have, I don't know, probably 12 nectarine trees out there, which is great because I'd like to have an abundance of nectarines to sell in the future. So that's what I wanted to show you right now on this, because we're giving it a whirl, and I'm very surprised that I figured they'd all be wilted and everything. Yeah, it's not. So we're going to give it a try. And the reason why you can do it this way, and I've been doing a lot of reading, if you clip these, put them in water, keep the water down there so they can root. My nectarines come from seed, not from grafting and using the Zion and the wood. I can do that because then they will root and they'll come up. Cherry trees, you can do it with apple trees, but they're a lot harder. They say this is really easy for nectarines. So that's what I'm trying. If it works, like I said, I'll probably have a half dozen nectarine trees out there. That's what I want. I'm growing the farm. If I don't have to spend any money and get trees or the exact same ones out there, I'm gonna do it. So here we go. As you can see out here in the orchard, everything is looking good. I still have to do some small weed whacking in the rows and get it down to where the mower and everything. But let me take you over here. I want to show you I got a few trees that are really taking off and doing good, and I'm enjoying this, and I'm liking what's going on, and I see the other trees are getting ready to do the same thing. And let me go over here. The trees, your apple trees, are taking root really good by what you see. Okay, those other ones, even though these are dwarf trees, they are still trying to get themselves established in the ground out here, and they're getting there. It's just, they're slow. Also, they're fighting critters and deer. Unfortunately, my fences aren't high enough. It's too costly to go so far up to keep them out. Raccoons, I found out, like apple leaves, so they'll eat apples too, but if they bite into these leaves and they like them, yeah. So that's what I'm doing with the rest of them. I'm fighting them, and they're starting to come back. There's a few out here that I've let come to rootstock because I'm going to try my luck on next spring, clipping a piece off a tree and grafting it onto the rootstock. And if it takes, like I say, I got another tree that's exactly the same one that I clipped it from. So we're going to try that. And let me show you, turn around and show you the one right next to that one. There is doing excellent, but this one here is finally taken off. All right, yeah, it looks good. But also I've got this one here that is finally establishing itself, and it's taken off. Now I got this over here. This is rootstock right down there, and I've got to, like I said, I want to get a branch to grow out, and once I get a branch to grow out, then I can graft on right here somewhere on a branch, put the Zion on here, and we're off and running. If it takes 90% chance it takes, but I got to get this one going, and that's my goal out here. We're working very, very hard on this. Not only we're working hard on the cherries, and we're trying to get ourselves established in, to where everything is good. Yeah, we are fighting frost, and we always are. Well, we always will, but it happens. It's part of life. But one of these days we're going to have fruit, and it's going to be amazing. I'll probably have so much fruit that I won't even know what to do with. So, but I just thought I'd take a minute and show you guys this is what our process is. This is what has been going on for this year. Yeah, I haven't been up very much because of things back at home, but we're getting there. And the progress I see with this tree over here, that tells me that I'm in the right direction. I got one over here, and I also got one right here, that are all showing me that what I'm doing is right. So you guys keep watching, and like I said, I'm going to give you all the updates on what I'm doing here on the farm. It makes me excited, and if they take up there, those nectarines take, I am going to be fantastically excited. I just am. I just know that then I'll have a whole crop of nectarines that'll come in, that'll be nice, juicy, organic fruit like the apples. And like I said, we got to keep working and fighting to get these trees underneath the high tunnel, get the high tunnel back up, and keep going. Because sooner or later out here, we're going to have lots of fruit. And am I prepared for it? I don't think so, but we're going to keep working on it. When that time gets here, that's my dilemma I have to work on. So, all right, I just thought I'd let you guys see what I'm talking about. Okay, let me get the tractor, get it fired up, come in here and get these branches, get them branches. I got some stumps out there that I've laid around and twigs. Them got to get picked up, and then I'm going to start weed whacking around here first before I go back behind the high tunnel and get all that stuff picked up. Slowly getting there. It's better than what it was, and we got a long way to go. I got fence posts that still have to be picked up after I get the branch off of the fence over there, and a few posts out here that have rotted off. Get the fence semi back in order, and we're going to keep going. But right now, while I'm standing here talking to you, we're in the shade, and the shade right now feels really, really good because it is almost 88 degrees. But like I said, they got a cold front coming through, and it's only going to be 65 tomorrow. So I know there's rain coming. I got a lot I got to get done, because it don't look like I'm going to get much done tomorrow, except, and I might bring you along tomorrow to get start getting the paperwork ready so I can figure out just how and when to buy the 2x8s for the high tunnel for the rafters. So keep watching, guys. We're going to keep going here. Today's called land management, farm cleanup. Okay, folks. Take care of the old door that used to be above the garage door. That's still good. I'm going to take it out back, put it behind the house. I got a I'm going to use it for stuff. I know that sounds wonderful in the package, you never use it, but I'm going to use it. the other end, doing the exact same thing, but it's got to be a lot more. It's got to be stuff. Oh, that garage door is going to go back up there. Same thing with down there. I got to get the other beam across, and then I'll start putting them back up. Probably I'll have them garage doors up before I put the rafters up. So that's another project. So we're getting there. Like I said, this is a whole different beast. Got a lot of a mess, and it's got to get cleaned up. So I've got to get it cleaned up. It's got to be all open back here, so we can get through the high tunnel when they're open. And I got to get so I can get back to that branch and get it cut up. So that's, you know what my goal is. This, clean this all up, cut that branch off. More than likely the next thing you guys will see will be me fixing the fence row. It's all, in my mind, it's all a process. This is the process. Once I know this is all done, this is all cleaned up, on my rainy days, I'm going to start figuring out what I got to have and get started. It's going to be a slow process. My son will probably be up here a few days with me, but I also got to figure out ways to doing it myself so that when he has to go back home, I can still keep the process going. So we're just keep watching. I'm going to clean it all up. Part of my life. As you can see, what a few seconds of your time can do. Got this stuff all mowed down, got the stuff out of the way. It's always better to work, get stuff cleaned up so that you can work in a clean environment, not have to worry about getting hurt because you got stuff laying all over. And, yeah, I could be working real hard on getting that. I got to get all this other stuff. It just breaks my heart to see all this. Of course, it always breaks my heart to see the high tunnel, but I got to get this done, and it's in order to get it done, I got to keep pushing. So we're getting there, and I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it. Keep watching, because I'm gonna turn you around. I got things over here I got to get cleaned up yet now. So. up. Yeah. Got a lot of oak there. Got to get cut up and cleaned up. Across the fence, I can repair the fence, put the fence posts up. All the stuff gets fixed. Like I said, over and over, I'll never say it over. I'll say it over and over again. 15 horse diesel Kubota tractor. That thing has got more guts. I don't overwork it. You can tell when you're pushing it. It's not. It just pushes it. It don't overwork it or nothing. So, just wanted to let you guys know. If somebody said, "Well, you're overworking it," no, I'm really not. So, it's just a workhorse. That's what I need up here. So, I'm going in now. Been out here a while working. It's hot. The breeze is wonderful. But I got to go in and get me some lunch, cool off. Then I'll probably come out and finish. I got weed whacking to do and all that before it rains. I see it starting to cloud up. So, I'm going to let you guys go. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. Like and subscribe. Love to see you guys back here. We're going to keep busy. I say, I got to keep transforming this farm into what I want it. I'm not giving up. Talk to you later. Bye now.